At the end of the last episode, I said I wasn't sure what I was going to do next. Well, as I was busy posting up the video and selecting one of my 3 wonderful choices from the YouTube program, I noticed, wow, look at those overpasses in the back. I haven't explored very many of those. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. We're going to explore some of the overpasses. And we're going to start...
Wow, now there's a fashion statement.
Yeah, we're going to start over by Lexington, because I've recently been at the Corvega factory, and there's that ramp going right up to it, so... that's what I decided to do. See? There it is, right there. Or is it that one, or is it the different one? Okay, I'm looking at the wrong one, actually. So I was looking at the wrong one to begin with. The one I was actually thinking of is the one that's like right in front of the factory. But we've got distracted by this checkpoint defense call, so we'll go defend the checkpoint as soon as I get direction to exactly where I need to go. Okay, so it is over this way. Alright, so we'll head this way. Somebody's really going at it. What are we battling against? It must be something terrible. Oh, just raiders. Here's one less raider.
Just for you.
I guess that was all of them. Well, it didn't take much. Alright, so... we're going to head over here to the ramp up, because for some reason I decided to go here instead of where I was originally planning on going. Now, the reason why this isn't a particularly... I mean, it's not a bad one to do, but the thing is we've done this one already. This was one of the first ones we climbed up, because, oddly enough, we were with Deacon then, too. Because this is how you start tradecraft. You, come up here and...
great.
battle through a handful of ferals.
I'd go whole days. Don't mean to make you nervous, but I don't think we're alone.
No kidding.
Tell your friends, you dead bastard.
Military grade duct tape. That's always nice because it's got ballistic fiber in it, so if you want to, armor something, that's a handy thing to have. If you didn't know that. It's a Cola Quantum. And it's more stuff. We'll take the formal hat. You can never have too many formal hats. Although I can't think of any reason why I would need to attire somebody in a tuxedo. And we've probably already looked in here, but we'll look again. I don't need any of that. And I skipped the toolbox. That's 2 toolboxes I've skipped in this. It looks like an X. Alright. So this is where what's-his-name was. That's the ramp I should have went up. But I'm over here now. So, see, I can get up there. But I'm over here. So we're going to head back. And from this point out, we don't do anything different. Like, look at those toolboxes I ignored. But we do see that we can keep going this way, so we're going to jump over here. And we're going to keep going this way. And the thing about going this way is we start wandering into gunner territory. There's a dead gunner. That one's hiding, so I can't get to him. I don't actually think he can get to me over here anyway. Yeah, see? There we go. By the time I get reloaded, he's already gone. So, yeah, see, they can't get to me, but that goes down by the odd little cat person trader. You know, they've got that little, they've got a little shack they live in where they trade goods, and it's chock-a-block full of...
I'm ready for him.
Wow. Well, somehow or another, a red stag made it up here.
Made that look easy.
Oh, I guess,
We could always use some more ammo.
Deacon did get him. I'm looking to see if there's... Oh yeah, here's the way down. It turns out a couple of the
We got fun. Really?
gunners made it down here, so...
We do a lot of that. Winning, that is.
And another red stag. Okay. Now the annoying thing is I got completely lost track of the gunner I just took out. Although I don't know if he would have had anything more interesting than the red stag anyway. I think I do find his weapon. Yeah, there's his weapon, which I don't really need. I can't find him. So... Oh, there he is. Oh, he did have some mac and cheese on him. Alright, so we're going back to the section I was planning to go up before I lost track of where I was. Now, down around there somewhere is the secret escape from the switchboard, which we're not really worried about. Just going to go on up to this bit and climb on up. There is actually a mod available that reconnects all these things, and you can actually travel across the Commonwealth on the overpasses. I'm not exactly sure how good of a thing that is, because that would connect you up. Well, for instance, it would connect your Finch Farm settlement directly to the gunner encampment just down a little way within shooting distance of their overpass. Now this is how you get into the buildings in Lexington where the
Who's there?
raider with the power armor roams around. Okay, the big question now becomes which way to go. Because we have one bit that splits off, but that may not lead anywhere anyhow. A lot of these things don't. But you see, there are people that are up here regularly and have made accommodations for the problems with the roadbed. Not exactly sure how realistic some of this stuff is. I mean, why would there be this much dirt? I mean, I suppose windstorms could carry some of that up. But then again, I suppose rain could wash it away, but it's here anyway. So go figure. Of course, we all know it's there just for ambiance. It is kind of an interesting way to look at things. Try to figure out where I am. Okay. I'm heading for the Tucker Memorial Bridge. And we've got makeshift bridges there, and here's where an on-ramp came up. Oh, look, a bus. Yeah. But there's a lot of overpass real estate here. And see, we're not even up on the top. I mean, now, I could probably get up there, but not while I've got Deacon in tow. Well, there's a bed, but nothing else in here. It's kind of disappointing. And we can hear the defense of the checkpoint going on below us, or we hear something going on below us. As we loot another toolbox and an ammo box, probably filled by some enterprising gunners. We can roam on over here. Yeah, I was not in a big hurry to go jump to the defense of the checkpoint when I'm way up here. It just seemed kind of pointless. But it looks like we've reached the end. Apparently it couldn't survive over the water. Why? I don't know. But there's the bridge. It looks like a little bit of the remains of this. Alright, well, I guess we'll jump to the Watts Consumer Electronics and go defend the checkpoint. Well, at least it popped up this time. Well, it's just raiders.
Wrong move, pal.
Okay.
So, new business model. We team up with a more... It's fighting time.
Okay, I got somebody, but what happened to him? I don't think it was that.
Whenever you're done corpse squatting, I'm good to go.
There's some sort of scabber.
Keep him off me!
Okay, that was the one I got from before. Okay, who are they shooting at?
You murdering scum!
Alright, what's going on?
Get out!
Oh, it's
Again.
trying to hide under the water, I guess? I don't know. And there's a fusion core anyway. That's always good. Torso. Not many parts. I guess we'll just go with that. And we'll come back up here, make sure everybody's okay. I don't think I've ever been to this particular checkpoint. Can I get in this? I've been to Watts though, so... Or have I been to Watts? Oh, certainly I've been to Watts for something, haven't I? Yeah, I had to have been to Watts for something. Alright, well this is near the overpass, so... It's a safe distance from Lexington, so... Yeah, we'll just head back over here. And we'll... Oh, look! There's a ramp up to the overpass. How convenient. And amusingly enough, I'm approaching a checkpoint that doesn't need defended. How's that for wild? I think the other thing I'm not really impressed with the mod that joins up your overpasses is the fact that it doesn't seem to be physically capable of what they've done. I mean, I don't know a great deal about bridge construction. I do know that modern bridges are usually made with pre-stressed concrete slabs, which is basically they have a forming box that they start with. They put these tensioner cables in and they stretch them very tight. They pour the concrete, they let it set, then they take the tension off. Does that go anywhere? I guess not. They take the tension off of the cables, and what it does is when they stop pulling on the cables start trying to shrink, and as they do that, they squeeze the concrete, because concrete is much stronger under tension. Or is it compression? It's compression, not tension. Tension is what is causing all of these things to break. Compression is what keeps them together. I mean, you can put huge amounts of stuff on top of... I could drop down to those to take a look. I may have to finish this up without Deacon so I can do some of the things I can't do with him. But as I was saying, you can stack huge amounts of stuff on concrete, but you can't hang it over an edge like this and expect it to stay very long, even with the rebar in it. And after 200 years, the exposed rebar ends would have rusted so bad that when rebar rusts, it expands, and it basically turns your concrete into a powder. So, there's that. Now see, I could come here and jump up. And I could probably jump up on that next bit there too. But I can't do it with a Deacon, so... But, now that I see where it is, I don't need to because I'm over here by the Corvega plant, which is still smoking for some reason. And we can get up on that next section. There's a lift, because that's the section with the downed vertibird, and you can find a suit of power armor there. If you hold it off long enough, you can get a T-51. If you go too soon, though, you'll get a T-45, so... But usually, if you end up down at Grey Garden for any reason or at all, it will automatically, it'll spawn, and you'll be stuck. So if you go to Grey Garden early, you're going to get a T-45, whether you wanted the T-51 or not. That's why it can sometimes be a little tough to get a T-51, because as soon as you get too close to it, whatever level you're at spawns. So if you come down this way too soon, the one in the lake will spawn as T-45. If you go too far past Grey Garden too soon, that one will spawn as T-45. And here's the cage with the radiation barrels. See, we're just kind of following underneath to see if there's some way to get up. It's not looking good. But we'll keep going. There's Bedford Station. And we'll just keep going. I could maybe jetpack up there, but go ahead, say it for me. So we just keep marching. We do a lot of this today. It's all part of the seeing what we can explore with the overpasses. But it also gives us a chance to see a lot of things that we don't normally see. And I think I don't know where the music's coming from.
Yellow. Put it. Full perimeter breach. Beginning sweep.
Okay, so that is...
Threat
It's a sentry
analysis
bot.
green. Security sweep cancelled.
See, he hears me thumping around down here, but because I'm underneath, he can't find me. Now, we
Threat analysis green.
have a lift station.
Standard patrol pattern.
What we don't have is a call button, though. So obviously, you can come down here, but unless it's down, you can't go back up. And it's a gunner.
Restricted area. Get lost.
Now that's kind of unusual. A gunner telling you to get lost rather than shooting at you. Of course, she's not shooting at us because she can't.
What?
She would have to leave her secure position by taking... See, there's another lift, but there is no station down here for it to land in.
Threat analysis yellow.
Which we find out why later.
Hostiles.
But... have I finally decided that the only way to get up is through this ramp? I hope so. I'm wasting a lot of time here. But it's good to explore. And see, we hear people shooting, which isn't surprising because there's always something going on over there at the wrecked airplane. Alright. You see, you'd have a hard time just walking up this in reality. It's pretty steep. It's not so bad here. And there we have our first gunner sign. I was distracted by the light. But now I've gotten rid of both of them. Oops.
Ah, the time-honored tradition of looting.
Could have ended.
That's menacing, right?
Okay, well there's one.
I heard something.
Engaging
We
hostile.
live to fight
Here's the
another
other.
day. And night. And day.
I think the
and
voices
sunset.
got switched. Maybe not.
I want this one's head.
Oh, so we still have somebody somewhere. I'm sneaking around because I don't know where the guy is.
Alert. Use of lethal force in progress.
Yeah, that's probably a really good idea there, Bill.
Guaranteed.
Boom! Bye-bye, Sentry Bot. Okay, is there any way over here? I don't see a gate. That's kind of awkward. Okay, no gate there. That's obviously how you get up there now, so we know that much. Alright, well, for lack of a better way to do it, we'll just jump. There we go. 2 fusion cores. Well, that was worth the trip. Is there anything else to see down this way? At least they get the rebar hanging out pretty accurately. I think that's what it would look like. That's what it usually looks like when a reinforced concrete slab fails. Wow. Whoever this guy is talking, he's very excitable. Okay, so Deacon climbed the stairs easily enough.
I should have a battle cry.
Alright, so much for him. Okay, well, he has some combat armor on him. But other than that, he's pretty light. Charging laser sniper rifle. Again, not much that I need. And there's the downed plane. And it looks like we could go up that one over there. Maybe. But we'll have to get down first. We need to finish checking out what's here. Okay. See, there were bottle caps. There were stairs over there that I didn't even check to see if they go up to anything. Oh, there's a lunch pail. And some aluminum. Or aluminium for you folks across the pond. Now, it would be really nice if this would come up. But even though the bracket's up here, it's not set to come up here. So, we're going to have to go back over to this one. Now, you saw this. Deacon managed to make it over here just fine. And now I can't find him. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Here he comes. And he won't go the rest of the way.
Yeah?
So we say...
Here.
How would I even get there?
Fine. Stay where you are then. You'll have to figure out your own way down. I'm not going to fight you over going up and down a lift. Okay, why is there a pack Brahmin? I mean, I see a pack Brahmin. Who is he with? Who are you with, buddy? Where's your trader? Or your provisioner? Great, now I gotta wait for the legendary glowing mole rat to pop up again. That didn't take long. I've got a hunter's left arm. Alright. Oh. Now that I'm looking at it from here, I may not be able to go up there. Yeah. Not with Deacon in tow, anyway. Maybe there'll be something else we can do. some other way up there. I mean, it's close. What's that over there? A blowfly? I waste too much ammunition trying to take out these stupid bloatflies. It's amazing how durable these stupid things are. Oh well, I found a little bit. Alright, so... Oh, we have a checkpoint to defend. Oh, we have the one up by Outpost Zimonja, which indicates where we are now. Let me guess, it's over that way somewhere. Things go boom. It's easy to figure it out where they are.
Seems we have it there.
Kind of hoping having another enemy suddenly appear at their flank. Throw them into confusion.
This is only gonna end one way. No choice.
Alright. Okay. Looks good, guys. Alright. So yeah, we're between Zimonja and 10 Tines. And then I'm looking to see what time it is. There's not much I can go further north anyway, is there? It'll start getting grumpy. So, let's go up here for now. Maybe? Yeah, we'll go here. And here we are at Finch Farm. It's already getting late. And the only way we're going to get up on top of this is by building stairs. Now, you might be able to walk up that. I don't remember for sure. But this is one of the things I was wanting to do anyway. And we're let's start building stairs up.
What?
And then all of a sudden we get this going on.
All right. Still in one piece.
There's a bloatfly. Okay. And now we're going real fast because this isn't what I wanted to highlight in this particular section, so as you hear the finches griping about this, that, and the other thing, as I slowly build my way up. And this is all part of building up here at the Finch Farm. There is a video where I show how I did it in one time, or in one of the playthroughs, and part of what I did in another one, but I haven't even started it here. So this is all new. And, ooh, cement. I'll need cement. Concrete, whatever. So we clear up a bunch of stuff. Now the tricky bit here is to find the edge of the settlement, because you really don't want to go too far out because it'll get difficult building things later. But instead we're just going to start with this. And as I was doing this, I noticed how much taller. See, I can either stay low or I can go way high. I can't get anywhere in between. Not with 2 of them anyway. But the interesting thing is here is it's important to get everything straight too. But as I've interrupted myself 3 times here, notice how much higher the center divider is than the ones on the edge. It's like they were more worried about people crossing the center line than going off over the sides. Alright. So what you get up here when you do it this way is you can get a large flat platform that is 5 squares wide and, I don't know, a lot long. Almost maybe 20 long. It is a surprisingly large and flat area for you to build stuff on. And the only problem is 49. Okay, so I've got enough for like 48 or 49 concrete squares. 5 times 10 is 50. So I'm going to need a whole lot more concrete if I'm going to be able to do anything with this. So we're going to have to visit some vendors and grab some concrete shipments before we do much else. And the thing is, it's not all going to be concrete. Simply because I'm going to build apartments, and I'm going to want them to have carpeted floors. But it'll still be on a concrete foundation, because it works better to keep your edges as the big concrete block things. So to do that, I'm going to need a lot of concrete. Some will be concrete, some will be tiled. There will be sections, like the sections between the structures up above, that I can make with those metal grill floors. But right now, it's late, and I need to call it a night. And technically, I could sleep in the one bed, because he's busy walking back and forth between here and the slog, so he doesn't actually use a bed. But it would be in bad form to take their son's bed from them. So I'm going to try to figure out where I can put a bed for me, which isn't easy because there's a lot of stuff going on here. And it's too late. I could have built my usual shack and put me in there. It's probably what I should have done. But instead, we'll just... There we go. I can sack out here. There we go. Now watch me. I'll wake up in the morning and they won't be able to get out of the house. Oh well. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. Tomorrow we'll
How can you even walk like
visit some vendors and we'll go exploring some more. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you up in the air in the next episode. Bye now.